Hi friends, this is Sai, and today's video is going to be a short announcement. Now you've seen me on this garden for a number of years. You've seen the kind of abundance that I've been able to get. You've seen the harvests. But the point is that all of us, not just me, all of us need to start growing their own food. We need to grow so much food that food is not an issue. And one of the main aims of this gardening channel has been to show you all how easy it is to grow your own food with just a little bit of work, because as I generally say, I'm not that regular on my garden, although I've got good friends who help me in doing that, and Sai Kalyan is there here. But the point is that with little bit of effort from our side, we can actually derive a lots of benefit because nature is so bountiful. So with this reason in mind, this gardening channel was started, and it's with that reason that I and my friends regularly conduct courses on gardening, because that is an essential skill that we want everyone to have. The way this world is going, the way in which getting nutritious organic food is getting so difficult these days, the only way out is to really start growing your own food. Many home gardeners will attest to this fact, as would scientists, that the food that is grown in home is not just tasty, but it is also quite nutritious. With all these deficiencies that most of us are having, and the side effects of living in a city, it becomes even more critical, it becomes even more important that we start growing our own food. With that aim in mind, coming this Sunday, that is October 22nd, I'll be doing a course, Introduction to Permaculture Gardening course in Hyderabad, and the hope is that I'd be able to do that quite regularly, at least once a month in different parts of Hyderabad, and if possible in different cities if people are able to get me to there. So that is the first thing that I want to talk to you about. Now, some of you might be thinking what this course is going to contain. This course is going to be basically talking about what permaculture is, because I find permaculture to be quite important. All of us should know what permaculture is all about. Sorry for that noise, that is not something which is in my control. Yeah, so permaculture, understanding permaculture, knowing what permaculture is quite important. So these sessions will have a bit of what permaculture is. Then we'll be talking about gardening, the need for gardening, and then we'll be getting down into how you can be setting up your own garden, how you can design and plan your garden, and the various techniques and strategies that I use. We'll be talking about composting, potting mix, containers, and the whole spectrum of gardening. I'm expecting these courses to be at least 4 hours, and there's definitely going to be a Q&A after that. So these are going to be courses which are quite loaded with information, but the hope is that you would be able to set up these kind of gardens after you attend the course. With a little bit of experience, you will be gaining the confidence that it's not that difficult to have your own garden, and to have a garden which gives a lot more than what it takes, especially in terms of effort, right? So is this course for everybody, in the sense that is it also for people who have been doing gardening for quite some time? Well, generally, based on my interaction, I feel that everybody would have something or the other to take. Newbies can attend this course. Those who are doing this, who are into gardening, they can also attend this course. And the kind of knowledge, the kind of stuff that I'm going to be talking about, you can actually see them in a lot of my gardening videos. So that should help you to understand the kind of stuff that I'm going to be talking about. Now, if you can't make it to these courses, then what to do? Well, I would say that don't worry too much, because this gardening channel is going to be there. I'm still going to be making these YouTube videos which are going to be put up on online, so that all of us can benefit. But these courses are more in terms of jump-starting the whole process in a short amount of time, and probably some of you like it like that. Some of you might want to see gradually yourself changing into a good gardener. You can continue to watch my garden videos, so that is not going to stop. So there are going to be a few practicals as well in these sessions, especially regarding composting and stuff like that. depending on the time and the place that we are doing it. Probably a few more practicals could also be included, but that really depends on the amount of time that we have, because generally these sessions should be at least a couple of days so that we can really get down into it. However, most of the people don't seem to be having time for that. So this is going to be an introduction to permaculture gardening, so that you can get the right tool set, you can get the right mindset, and you can actually start making and designing your own gardens based on your own specifications. So with that, I'll end this video. If you have any further doubts, please don't hesitate to ask me. You can ask me via Facebook, or you can ask me here in the comment section. Hoping to see you all there.